Brian and Tiffany here with Have Fun in Nature on this Christmas Eve 2025. We've decided to make some pecan tassies for our Christmas dinner tomorrow, so figured we'd show you how we do that. Right now, Brian is going to soften 3 ounces of some softened cream cheese and blend that with a 1/2 cup of butter until it's smooth. Hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday season. This recipe doesn't have to be made at Christmas. You can make it for New Year's or any time of year. And I say pecan tassies, some say pecan. You want to blend that until it's smooth. Once you get your cream cheese and butter well blended until smooth, you can add a cup of flour and mix that in
to make the beautiful dough.
This will make our dough.
If your mama taught you right, of course you can use a spoon for a little bit, but you got to get your hands in there. You got to get it all mixed up good. Yeah, once you get a nice firm little paste going, just drop it on the counter, a little flour. And this one we're going to have to let refrigerate for a little while. It always acts better that way for some reason. We'll make it to a nice little ball here. And we'll refrigerate it for a couple hours. And we'll be back to make some little pecan tassies for our little mini muffin pans. See how small it is? Little guys. Way better than a regular pecan pie. It doesn't have that custardy taste to it. But yeah, we'll show you that in a minute.
It'll be good. Alright guys, while we have our dough chilling, we've decided to go ahead and get our filling ready. We are going to need 1 egg in a small bowl.
And crack your egg on the counter, not the side of the bowl. That way, there's no shells in your eggs, man. Do it on the counter, not the bowl.
Crack your egg on the counter. In a small bowl, blend an egg, brown sugar. We'll need 3/4 cups of brown sugar. 1 tablespoon of vanilla.
We eyeball it. We don't need a measuring device today.
I would need to measure. I'm just that personality type, but he can eyeball. And 1 tablespoon of butter.
It makes the egg up good though. I should have done that first, sorry.
A dash of salt.
Oh, salt! No way! We're out of rock salt, but we've got this stuff from Utah. It's really good, man.
Real salt.
You guys should check it out.
We're going to blend this together. Once that is blended, we'll add 2/3 cup of chopped pecans. We did save a few whole ones to go on top for decoration.
But it's in a skillet because we're going to roast them first. Anytime you use nuts in anything, even banana bread, anything, walnuts, whatever, just roast them just a little bit in the skillet. It releases some oil, a little more flavor, a lot better that way.
Alright, so we're going to roast our nuts and get our filling ready. We'll be back with you with the dough.
Yeah, like I said, roast up your nuts anytime you're using them, even in banana bread, anything. Just roast those nuts up just a little bit. Releases some oils in them and lots of flavor. Makes it yummy. Alright guys, got a little mixture here together. throw inside of our Pecan Tassies. Roast our pecans. Yummy, yummy, yummy. They smell so much better that way. Oh, the house smells like pecans. Oh my god. But we'll measure it out here to make sure it's perfect. 2/3 cup. Let's see what we got. Oh, we're spreading them everywhere. It'll be alright. Yeah, looks good. And then our dough's been chilling, so we'll go out there and grab our dough and fill up all the little containers here. And then fill it up with this yummy filling. Alright, now the longest process of this is taking all this in the dough here and turn it into 24 little balls. Not hard, just use your brain. You know, it's not rocket science. You cut it in half. Hey, that's 12 balls, and that's 12 balls. So we'll cut it and be right back with you. So you just cut it in half, quarter it. Not very hard, pretty simple. So we have 6 balls here, 6 balls here, 6 here, and oh, we got to make 3 balls out of this. Not a big deal. Super easy. Just cut it in 3 triangles. Pretty easy. All you gotta do, make it into a ball. Pretty soft dough. It's not like a bread dough. It's, I don't know, a little different. You can roll it into a ball. Hey, throw it in your pan right there. Look at that. We'll get the rest of them done. Alright, so we've separated our ball of dough into 24 separate little balls. But if you're ever doing it and you see some that are a little bit bigger than the rest, you know, a small one, we'll just take a pinch off the big one, roll it back up a little bit, make it look pretty. But then you just add it to the small one and just roll it up too. But, and I know I mentioned earlier, the longest part of this was the dough, but here's the hardest part of it, or not the hardest, but the longest. You just take the dough and just press it in your little mini muffin pan. Just press it up around the edges. Whoop. Even if you break it, it's okay. It'll go back together. But just press it up around the edges, just to make sure it's sticking up over the top just a little bit. And then you got number 2. The best thing to do is just press down in the middle to start with. And then you end up with a little disc with a really thick edge. Just press that up around the edges. And then do that to all 24 of them. And then after that, we'll fill it up and show you what that looks like. Alright, sitting here pressing all the dough into the pan. As you can see, these little balls, just kind of flatten them out a little bit. And you turn them into like a little pie shell. But they're super tiny. As you can see, they're little. But the best thing to do, just press your finger in the middle. You don't want to go all the way through. But then you just pull the dough up a little bit around as you go. And you want to end up with something like that. Just like a little mini pie shell. They'll be delicious. I promise. Too bad you can't try them. Alright, we got all of our little pan filled up here. Now I just gotta put some filling in it. It'll be yummy. But you'll never know unless you do it yourself. Gotta make some food for yourself. It's great. But yeah, just spoon some in there. Some of the filling. about 3/4 of the way. You don't want to go too far because it will expand a little bit while it's cooking. And we will toss them in the oven. Just show you those guys for a second. But before we toss them in the oven, whenever you have your pecans, before you crush them up, you have to save a couple of the pretty ones, you know. That way you can put them on top. You know, it makes everything look better. And then we'll finish filling these up, throw them in the oven, and show you what they look like. Alright, got all of our little cups filled up here. For some reason, this has never happened. For some reason, there's not enough filling for these two guys here. So we're just going to rip them out and say, screw it. Anyway, you know, we got the pretty nuts on these two. Going to add some pretty nuts on the rest of them. We're going to toss in the oven. And let you guys see how beautiful they are. 375, 15 to 20 minutes, and we'll be back to show you the results. Alright, getting ready to bake our pecan tassies. But like I said, I've never had extra ones left over. There's 2 left over. What do we do with it? Well, we had some peanut butter chocolate fudge left over. Oh, it's super good. Oh my god. You guys should try it. Wish you could. But maybe throw that in there? I don't know. We'll just toss that in there. We'll see what happens. We'll show you our pecan tassies in a little bit. We got them in the oven later. Alright, folks. We have our pecan tassies ready. So I had mentioned earlier, I've never had filling that didn't fill everything up. There's always leftover filling for some reason. But this time, there wasn't. So we have 2 extra ones here. Got some chocolate fudge and some peanut butter fudge in one. Hey, we'll see what happens. I don't know. Didn't want to waste them. But here you go. Getting ready to toss them in the oven. We'll show you what they look like in a minute. Ooh, that must look hot. Alright, about halfway through the cooking. Our oven's not the greatest, so we want to spin them around. Make sure they cook even. But oh my god, it smells so good. You guys need to make this. You don't know what you're missing. Alright. Had a couple more minutes, but man, the smell was awesome. So I figured they were about done. Sure enough, they are. Look at these guys. Got a couple here near where my hand's at that kind of exploded, but that's expected. Not a big deal. And our special ones with the fudge. Those are going to be a little weird, but alright, well, got to let them cool off a little bit. We'll taste them in just a minute. Alright, they're done, guys. What do you think? I swear someone needs to come up with some smell-o-vision or something. Wow, they smell so good. But the best thing to do when you're done cooking them, just get you a little knife. Just go around the edge a little bit. And they'll pop right out. Oh, I poked that one. I didn't mean to poke them. But check it out. It's the strangest crust I've ever made. Cream cheese, butter, and flour. But it's so yummy. Oh my goodness. Need to use this for more recipes, really. But that's all you do. I'll put the recipe down in the comments. Or I mean in the description. So you guys can make it yourself if you'd like. Oh, look at that. So good. There's only one more step. Well, 2 more steps. We have to eat it. But before eating it, get your little sifter. A little powdered sugar. Ooh, light sucks in here, but a little powdered sugar. Just sprinkle the top of them a little bit. Doesn't it look pretty?
I can eat one now?
Oh yeah, we can eat one now. They're yummy and warm. Oh wow. Definitely gonna have one of these. Wish you guys could enjoy it with us.
I want it.
No, not yet. We'll have to get a picture of it first. Look at that crust. Like I said, it's no dough I've ever made like this before. It's crazy. Cream cheese, butter, and flour. That's it. It's delicious.